Calculator. This is going to be your best friend if you want to stay in the game. Imagine if this were to be your seatbelt when you're trading. Imagine if this were to be your helmet when you're riding a motorcycle. This is going to be what is going to keep you in the game. I personally calculate my risk. If it's not on my app, I calculate it simply on MyFXBook. You go to myfxbook.com and just put position size calculator. This is going to be crucial to your trading, and for some reason a lot of traders don't know this. I don't know why, but this is something that as soon as I found out about it, I never managed a position without taking it. You just feel weird. It's almost like when you're used to riding a motorcycle with a helmet and goggles. The moment you don't do it, you feel unsafe. It's pretty much the same thing. So again, position size calculator, myfxbook.com. When you need to trade a currency pair, whatever the pair is, let's say you're going to do GBP AUD, the currency is going to be USD. Obviously, let's say for this case, you're going to have, let's just have a $10,000 account, whether that's a challenge, an FTMO challenge, or whether it's your personal account, whatever the case is. And let's say you want to risk 1%. Your stop loss is, let's say, 50 pips. You always leave this as 1. I never really mess with this. And then you would calculate, and that would give you your math. 1% of 10,000 is obviously 100. And then this is the lot size you're going to put in MT4, MT5, CTrader, whatever trading platform you're going to be trading on. For whatever case, let's say you want to use a different pair, let's say GBP JPY. Notice how the lot size changed. It's the same account size, same risk, same pips, but the lots change because these pairs move differently. Let's say you want to do this same exact approach on GBP USD. You notice how now it's 2 lots. Let's say you want to do Euro US, or say Euro AUD. Notice how now it's 0.31. Let's say you want to bump up your risk to 2%, and then your stop loss, instead of it being 50, it's now 40. Look how your lot size now changed to 77. So whatever you go on TradingView and you put as your stop loss and whatever you want to risk, you simply come here and put 2, 3%, whatever you want to do. I highly recommend for you to go anywhere from 1 to 2%. There's simply no reason to go above that. Obviously, if you're managing larger capitals, such as $100,000 or $200,000, you know, all of these funding companies out there, they're going to give you the possibility to do that. It's not unavailable anymore. It is very normal to manage 6 figures in trading nowadays because of all of these funding companies that have come up. Even if you want to go to the OG FTMO, it's the reason why I'm here. Bro, they're going to pay you. Just go do your thing over there. So I highly recommend you come here and take your position, because obviously, you know, you could only lose 5% within the day, 10% total. If you come here and you risk 4% on a trade, it's going to calculate it perfectly so you never breach any of the rules and you stay in the game. I personally only recommend on funded accounts to risk anywhere from 0.5 to 1.5%, right? Because the goal is to make 2.5% a week, which will give you your 10% a month. Guys, you do not need more than that. Go find me any other investment out there that is going to give you 10% a month, which is 120% a year. No NASDAQ, no index fund, no retirement fund is going to do that. Not even with compound. It's just not going to happen. I went to the bank the other day. They invited me to be a private client or whatever to invest into the fund. I'm like, yeah, cool. What's your guys' ROI? They're like, oh, minimum investment is 100,000, and then we lock your money in. Not lock it, because you always have access to your money, but you can see anywhere from 15 to 20% return over a course of 3 years. Like, what? Bro, I'll make 15% in 2 days. Like, what do you mean in 3 years? That makes no sense for me right now. I'm good. And that was on a medium risk approach, because there's higher risk. They said, oh, our highest risk can be anywhere from 30% in 3 years. Like, I'm good. I gotta go. So that makes absolutely no sense to me. Make sure to use this to your advantage. The traders that are in the Discord, you guys are going to see whenever they take a position, they can have at times a weird lot size like this. It could be super random. Let's say you want to risk 2%. It can be 7.721. And it's like, why that weird number? That weird number is because it equals the $2,000 perfectly. You want to have that because it's going to be crucial to your trading. Again, if you're risking on your own personal account, you kind of do whatever you want there. I can't tell you to do that because there's times where I risk more than 1 to 2%. But again, I'm playing at this point with profit. So pretty much doesn't really matter because it's just profit. Again, I should keep those rules, but a bit more experience. I'm obviously have a higher risk tolerance, which I'm okay with. So the way for you guys to build up the risk tolerance to get to where I'm at is by just being cold with, risking 2% and feeling nothing. Whenever I take a position, I say, I want to lose these 2,000. I'm okay with it. I can go to sleep and not have an issue. Not say, I got to watch it, make sure it doesn't hit my stop loss. No, okay, now you're not comfortable. Lower your risk to 1%. If you cannot take a trade and have it go immediately to stop loss seconds after you take it, then you're not risking the right amount. Lower your risk so you can be okay with it. But then you need to be okay with the small profits that you gain. And those profits that you gain, you can't risk all those profits on the next trade because then you're pretty much just messing up the whole entire risk to reward. I talk about the risk management on how I risk per month in the guided bootcamp. So make sure you guys stick around for that video. I think I do it on the 9th or 10th video. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's very simple the way that I explain it. But again, 2.5% a week, 10% a month. There's no need for more than that. After a year, 2 years of consistently risking 1%, 2%, you get to the point where I am, where you could risk 5%, 10% and feel nothing. Because at that point, you're profitable, you're playing with the house money, you'll make it back, so it's not a big deal. So again, my FX book position size calculator, whatever pair you want to trade, CAD, JPY, whatever the case is, it's going to throw out the exact lot size you need. 100K account, 1% stop loss. I always leave this like this. I never click swap money for whatever reason, and then I just pretty much click calculate, and it gives you your lot size. So I'll see you guys in